Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. I'm your host, and we are back with another episode of Cyber CEO. Of course, today we are very lucky to have another special guest on the show. Don, how are you doing today?
I am doing great, Jello. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking. And of course, giving us your time as well. Now, for the benefit of everyone who's listening, watching, of course, can you tell us something about yourself, Don?
Oh boy. Well, I guess I live in the beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota, and I am a mom to three and a grandmother to three.
Wow. So already you have kids, also have grandkids. So your time must be
Yes.
cut thin every week. Am I right?
What's that?
Is your time cut thin every week? I
Um,
mean.
it I would say so, yes.
All right. Good thing you have your own cyberbacker. Lovely has been supporting you for a while now, right?
Yes, for just over a year.
Wow, already a year. How's the experience so far working with Lovely?
You know, it has been really so great. We were kind of hesitant to go this route, and as a leadership team, it is definitely one of the best decisions we've made.
Wow, that's good to hear. Can you tell me something about Lovely? How is she every day, the interaction, things like that, personality-wise?
Well, she is always early. Our day starts at 8, and it's surprising if she isn't messaging me, by 7:15, 7:20, good morning. She's on our team meetings. She's just so the agents that, when they interact with her, she's so helpful, just really friendly. When we're on a Google Meet, she's always smiling. So she's been really great.
So I bet she's already messaged you this morning then before we had this interview, am I right?
Actually, we let her have today off because
Oh,
yesterday was her birthday. And
wow.
so so she's getting a long weekend to just enjoy and celebrate with her family.
All right, so happy birthday to Lovely. I know you're listening. All right. Now, how can we make this type of a relationship work? Because again, the virtual world isn't something that a lot of us we're used to before the pandemic, things like that. So how or what makes this a successful partnership, Don?
Well, I think what part of what makes it really successful is just the training that you at Cyberbacker have available to the people that work for you. Just when she'll reach out to other people in her network on with different questions, or hey, do you guys have any ideas? Are you using this in your market center? And then just that support that you guys give her on that end is so beneficial.
All
And
right,
I
that's
think that the way that you like the interview process you go through before we ever meet with them just really helps to make sure that the candidates that they're just quality.
yes, of course, but that's always something that we make sure of course, before they even get partnered with our cyber CEOs. Now, how much time has Lovely saved you ever since she started working with you, Don?
Boy, that's hard to quantify. However, it's opened up, like for example, our director of first impressions, we have Lovely now doing a lot of our onboarding stuff that's data entry.
Hmm.
So now our director of first impressions is actually going to be doing some part-time assistant market center administrator responsibilities. And so it's freed that up. It's also freed up our market center tech trainer to then be able to do more one-on-one with our new agents as far as the coaching and the training side of it. And just, the stuff that she does on the back end for our new agents has just, it's made not just freed up time for the rest of us, but also just we're now able to offer so many more things to the agents because of what she's been able to take on.
So a lot more support to the agents. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Now, just to get into more details, what are these things or these tasks that you have your cyberbacker Lovely do for you in your business? Because a lot of our listeners right now are also business owners, but don't really know how to take advantage of what a cyberbacker can do.
Exactly. And I know, yeah, there are a lot of different areas for that, whether you're an agent or with
Yes.
us as a leadership team. So she runs all of our social media. We have 4 different locations. And so she runs 4 different Facebook pages, our Instagram page, which was basically non-existent when she started doing it. I think we had like 100 people following, and now we're almost to 2,000.
Wow.
She does all of our graphics. She uses Canva and creates all of our training graphics. She creates our monthly calendar. She actually built, I asked her if she'd ever built like a Wix website, which she hadn't. So she figured it out, took some training on it, and now we have a really awesome market center resource website that we just put just so many things for the agents on there. She helps us with onboarding. She sets up all the new agents' new websites, their marketing profiles. She creates our slideshow for our lobby. And now she's going to be, when we have new agents coming on, we've just kind of given her more responsibility in that, as far as all of the, like I said, the data entry stuff that goes along with a new agent joining the office. So she does a lot of different things for us.
A lot of different things, but also that helps you get your time back so you can focus more on more things, of course. Now, my next question is about the future. What are some of the things that you're considering having her do in the future? Because her role, even if she's already doing a lot, could still grow into a lot more tasks, right?
Exactly. And I think, right now, like I said, we just literally within the last couple of weeks added on probably 2/3 of our onboarding
Hmm.
stuff that our director of first impressions and our market center tech trainer were doing, that we realized we could leverage that out so that we have more time to, to go and communicate with the agents. And so we're going to kind of see how that goes, and how much time that takes up. The next thing I will probably look at doing is more admin stuff for myself.
Admin stuff. Hmm.
Hmm.
All right. Now, we've talked about the tasks, but the next question is a bit tough. What have been some of the challenges that you've had working with Cyberback, or let's say opportunities for growth?
Honestly, I think in the very beginning, the challenge we had is that we had brought her, one of our ideas was to bring a
Yes.
cyberbacker on and have them answer our phone that rings at the front constantly. That, however, did not work because the phone system we just could not get it to connect
Yes.
on her end, which actually was a blessing in disguise, because we found out that the phone service company that we use, we were able to do an auto attendant, which
Mm,
basically cut out 2/3 of our junk calls, I guess you would say. And then that opened up lovely to be able to do all of the stuff we're having her do now. So honestly, that was it's just kind of getting everybody on the same page probably
mhm.
in the very beginning. But I guess I don't know that it was necessarily a challenge. It was just, and it created opportunities that we didn't realize. So it worked out really well.
I think that's the real challenge, especially with new relationships during the beginning, right?
Mhm.
Of course, getting used to working with each other. Am I right?
Well, right. And working virtually like that,
Yes.
like you said, it's not something we were used
Yes.
to, 2 years ago. It was a small little part of our world, and now it's a huge part of our world.
Yes. Now, again, as I've mentioned earlier, there are a lot of business owners listening right now. What advice would you be able to give them when they're hiring their own cyberbacker?
I would say the number one thing is you need to know what those expectations are, what you want to leverage in your business, and have a really specific job description ready, so that you on cyberbackers end can really match those skills, and what they want that to look like. And just communication, I know one of the things I love is that even though Lovely is quite a ways away from here,
Yes.
we can just jump on a Google Meet. If we're constantly on Google Hangout or Google Chat now. And if I just say, hey, can we just jump on a Google Meet so I can just explain this to you face to face rather than through a messaging? And it just works. So I would just say absolutely know what you want to leverage out and have a really good job description.
Yes, that job description, somewhat of like your give up list, the things that you would want to be done but you don't want to do, something like that. Now, one last thing, Dawn. I know, again, Lovely's listening to us right now. Would you want to give her a quick shout out on the show or a few words that you'd like to share?
Well, first of all, yes, I'd like to wish her, I did wish her happy birthday yesterday, but a belated happy birthday, and hope she's enjoying her time. And just that, like I said, about a year ago when we made the decision, and it took us a while to go through the process, but Lovely, you have been just an amazing addition to our leadership team. We are all so grateful that you're a part of it, and just really excited for what the future holds.
Yes, we are also very excited to see where your partnership with Cyberbacker would be in the next few years to come. Dawn, thank you very much for being on the show today.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.